Last week, we broke down some of the startling statistics that come with falling and the drastic changes that come with it. Thanks to our friends at Eden Home Health, they are helping us all prevent a fall, and many of us might not even know we are at risk. Eden showed me how to check and see if you should visit your doctor. Take a look.
So what I wanted to take the time to do is just a quick kind of self-evaluation that you can evaluate your own performance as far as balance goes, so you know what your strengths and your weaknesses are.
Right.
Okay, so for balance, there are multiple parts of your body that affect your balance. And multiple systems in your body. One is your strength, which most people are aware, like if I'm falling down, I probably need to be stronger, right? Another one is your vestibular system, which is a big long word for your inner ear.
Yes.
And that system is its job is to help you keep your balance. That's its only job. Unfortunately for a lot of us, that's weak, but I'll show you how to assess that and how to do some things to get it stronger. We were talking about a little bit how people get hard of hearing. Thankfully, hearing itself, even though your inner ear is your balance organ, that is not affected by your hearing. Okay, they're completely different. All right, so we're gonna just kind of do a little self-assessment with that.
All right.
So the first thing I'm gonna have you do, you can stand there, no problem, right? I'm gonna have you just close your eyes. Okay, and if you were alone at home, I would have you do this next to a chair or next to a wall so that if you lost your balance, then you would have something safe to hold on to. So that's easy, right? Can you open your eyes for me? Okay, now what I'm gonna have you do is just bring your feet together. So now what you might notice is you feel just a little more tippy in this position because your base of support is smaller, but this is just looking at higher level balance, okay? Now close your eyes.
Oh my.
Okay.
I feel myself woozy.
Oh, okay. So go ahead and open your eyes. So that is a positive test. That says there's some weakness in this balance system, in this vestibular system.
Probably.
Okay? There's some things to do to sensitize that system. So the thing, do you know how to sit, nod your head yes? Okay, this is not something you have to learn, right? And how about shake your head no? Okay, so these two movements wake up your inner ear. And what you'll notice over time is if you do this test with yourself with your feet together and your eyes closed, that you'll get steadier and steadier as you're working on getting that system more information. All right, so we talked also about flexibility and strength being important for keeping your balance. So very easy, we were talking earlier about people just sitting all the time.
Right.
If they would sit actively, I would be so much happier. So instead of flopping in chairs, which you know your friends do, we all do it sometimes, sitting down with control helps keep those very same muscles strong. There's one more things people don't notice, and that's flexibility that can really help you to keep your balance. And there are two things around your hips that help you just be able to control where your body is in space much better. Okay, I'm gonna have you stand up one more time. Okay, and you'll notice that we both kind of have a tendency to stand with our feet apart a little bit. It's actually better for us, for our hips, for our feet to be facing forward.
Okay.
You're actually much more stable here.
Right.
Okay, so getting their feet in that position, even just sometimes, will help get you some flexibility through your hip. That makes it easier for you to keep your balance.
All right.
Okay. And then the last thing we're gonna do is that hip stretch with you sitting.
So
Do you remember that?
You put your buttocks first.
Yep, exactly. Yes, your
then
bottom
sit.
lands. Exactly. Perfect. Oh, you're a quick learner. Okay. So I'm gonna have you turn and face me, and then what you're gonna be doing is stretching this leg. Okay.
Okay.
So can you put this foot behind you? Okay, right like that.
Way?
Yeah, like way behind you, and still sit up.
Oh,
Okay, so that's stretching this hip right here. There are a lot of people who can't get into this position, okay? Their foot, go ahead and bring your foot forward a little bit. Their foot might just be here and they're already feeling a stretch, okay? We talked about when people sit down a lot, this muscle gets tight, okay? So this is a stretch that's really safe for people to do on their own. Again, if you can only get this far, it's still good for you to start working on getting more flexibility through your hip. And you can just work your way very safely toward more and more flexibility through both hips.
Thanks, Melissa. I really appreciate that, and I can see where I can maybe help other people to think about what they're doing when they do it.
That's great. Thank you so much, Jill.
Thank you.